Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Madden 19 Redskins franchise. The Redskins now sit at 1-1 after losing their opening game to the Arizona Cardinals on the road, 21-19 after giving up 7 straight field goals, not giving up a touchdown, and then went home on their home opener and beat the Colts 15-3, and this time they won. Did not allow a touchdown once again, so they come into this game, their second straight home game, having not allowed a single touchdown on defense. That is phenomenal. Who would have thought this defense would have performed like this? The red zone defense has just been amazing. They're going to have to look out for the rookie Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 7 catches, 65 yards, and a touchdown last week. And with Aaron Rodgers in this Packers offense coming into town, the Redskins know they're in for much of a challenge, more than the Colts and Cardinals offense. So here we go on 1st and 10, Rodgers looking for Adams. That is incomplete. Good coverage by the Redskins linebackers. And now it's 2nd and 10. Aaron Jones, a nice run up the middle here. Found a hole and he picks up 12. Redskins defense did give up a lot of big runs the last 2 games. Looking to play better here as Scantling drops a wide open pass. And it will now be 2nd and 10 at 37. Rodgers will hand it off to Ty Montgomery, and he will only pick up 2. So now 3rd and 8 at the 39. Rodgers, 4 receivers set. Will throw to the outside, and that's almost intercepted. Zach Brown looked like he could have had a pick 6, but just swatted it down. Not sure why he didn't go for the interception, but great start by the defense. Rodgers starting at 0 of 3, just what we wanted. And now Colt McCoy, once again, playing his last game until Alex Smith comes back. He should return against the Panthers next week as Peterson loses a yard. Now on 2nd and 11, it is a draw here to Peterson, and this time he will get the yard back and we'll start over. 3rd and 10 now. Redskins gotta avoid these 3rd and longs. They're not an offense built to convert these, but here they do convert one to the tight end, Jordan Reed. That is why they drafted him, and he has been a big time player, huge 3rd down weapon, very hard to guard. And now into Packer territory at the 44. Hand off to Chris Thompson, his first of the game, and he'll pick up 3. Now 2nd and 7. Jeremy Sprinkle, the tight end, in motion to the left. It'll be a handoff to Peterson, and Peterson's got some room to run. He's got a 1st down to the 34-yard line. And Peterson coming off that good game last week, 96 yards, just 4 yards shy of 100 on 24 carries. Struggled in the Cardinal game, but he picked it up last week. And now Peterson getting a catch here for a pickup of 3. Now 2nd and 7 in the pistol. Thompson in the backfield. Colt McCoy, good protection, trying to roll out here, cannot find anybody, and he is going to be brought down. And they're going to call this a sack. Loss of 2 on the play. Now 3rd and 9. Bunch to the left. McCoy in the shotgun. Dumping this one off to Thompson, and he is way short of the 1st down, only a pickup of 3. So the Redskins are going to have to settle for a field goal here. And the 46-yarder is good by Dustin Hopkins. So the Redskins get on the board, and they take the lead 3-0 early on as the Packers are moving. Ty Montgomery, a few good runs. Adams gets him down there, and Randall Cobb gets him in the red zone. So we'll jump in here. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Packers trying to be the first ones to score a TD on this Redskins defense all season. Rodgers will dump it off over the middle, and that is dropped by Jones. So we're seeing several drops over the middle by these Packers receivers and running backs. As Rodgers on 2nd and goal will dump this one off to Graham for a pickup of 6. Still shy of the end zone. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. Can the Packers punch it in? Rodgers in the shotgun. Will throw to the outside, and that is caught. Randall Cobb touchdown. So the Redskins give up their first touchdown on defense all season, and it goes to Randall Cobb of the Packers. You knew there was no way this Packers offense wasn't going to score with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. So now the extra point is good, so the Packers lead 7-3, and the Redskins offense looks to answer. Peterson getting a couple good runs here, and now tackle for a loss. And now the Redskins will have to punt, so the Packers will take over the 30-yard line. And Aaron Jones, a couple runs, goes nowhere. Now finds Devontae Adams for a huge gain. 2nd down. So we'll jump in here. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 7 at the 46, just outside of field goal range. This should determine whether the Packers get points or not. That would be a huge if the Redskins stopped them. Rodgers throws this one to the outside, and that is incomplete. Great play by Josh Norman on coverage, and now the Packers will have the punt, coming away with no points. And we'll sim to the next key moment. So Redskins backed up in their own territory at the 6, giving it to Peterson here, and he is just short, just could not get it by a yard. And the Packers start off at midfield, good field position, and Redskins need to hold them out here again, but they cannot. And now the Packers are approaching the red zone, and Jimmy Graham gets in there, so we'll jump in here at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, just over 6 minutes to go in the first half. Aaron Rodgers in the pistol will hand it off to Jones. He'll cut it up field, and Jones will pick up 8 on the play. What a run. Looked like he had nowhere to go, but he cut it upfield and found the hole. Nice run there by Jones. And he'll get it again here to the outside, and Jones will be tackled just short of the first down, and it will be 3rd and 1 at the 10. Redskins trying to get the stop here. Jones up the middle, trying to navigate through his lineman, and I don't think he got there. It is going to be 4th down and inches, and the Packers are going to settle for a field goal here. And it is good, a 27-yarder, so the Redskins red zone D comes up big, and they will only trail by 7, and it's intercepted by King. McCoy, a huge mistake, and now the Packers already back in the red zone. Can this defense continue to be on fire down here? They gotta hold him out the end zone. The Redskins will have chances. Ty Montgomery gets a nice run, tackle just short of the first, pick up a 9. Now 2nd and 1, going tight here. Rodgers to the outside. That is incomplete. Graham had it in his hands, but was knocked away. Good play there by Josh Norman. Now on 3rd and 1, Randall Cobb in motion. Rodgers will drop back to pass, throw the end zone. That is caught. The tight end Jimmy Graham, touchdown. So that interception by Colt McCoy very costly, as it leads to a touchdown, and the Redskins will now trail by 14. And the extra point is good, so the Redskins are going to need 2 touchdowns just to tie this game. And McCoy finds Reed for a nice gain. Peterson with the carry, now facing a 3rd down. We convert, and we will jump in here with a little under 2 minutes to go in Packer territory at the 38. Let's see if we can get some more points on the board, preferably a touchdown. But we got to cut this deficit as Reed gets a catch for a pick of a 2. For 61 yards passing today for Colt McCoy. Just nothing there offensively for us today. 3rd and 8 now. Huge 3rd down. We need to convert just outside of field goal range. McCoy down the field, and that is incomplete. Looking for Josh Dotson, and now the Redskins will have to punt. And actually we'll kick it here, and it is good. A 53-yarder by Dustin Hopkins. So that is huge. We cut to 11, so it's still a 2-possession game, but at least we get some points. And now the Packers will get the ball here at the 25-yard line with just over a minute to go. 3 timeouts. Let's see what Aaron Rodgers can do. And Rodgers will throw this one over the middle to Scantling, and that one was knocked away. So another pass Scantling can't hang on to. And that'll be 2nd down. Just now under a minute to go. A screen here to Montgomery, and he's brought down by DJ Springer. What a play. And the Packers will call a timeout. That'll be a loss of 3. So now it looks like they'll just run it here. So not sure why they call a timeout. They're just going to try to run out the clock. And now the Redskins will use their first timeout with 53 seconds remaining. So they'll get the ball back at the 22, 47 seconds left, 2 timeouts remaining. Let's see if we'll try anything here. McCoy will drop back the pass. He'll dump this off to Peterson, and he cannot hang on. So that is incomplete. Now under 50% passing for McCoy. And on 2nd and 10, this will be a dump off to Thompson. The screen doesn't go anywhere. They'll lose a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 11 after the Redskins burn a timeout. And Peterson will stumble in the backfield for a loss of 2. And the Packers now will call a timeout on 4th down. And they will not try anything as well. Actually, they'll throw it to Scantling here for 14. So now they're around midfield. So they could get a field goal here, but they will have to go out of bounds as they have no timeouts remaining. And Aaron Rodgers, one of the best Hail Mary throwers in the game. You cannot give him a chance. Got to be very careful here. Rodgers over the middle. That is caught by Cobb down to the 31, but cannot get out of bounds. Tackled in bounds, and that'll do it. That'll take us to the half. Packers cannot capitalize on that. They'll go into the half, leading 17-6. So now back here in the second half, Redskins trailing by 11. Need 2 scores here and a stop. So here's McCoy handing it off to Peterson for a pickup of 1. Just 26 yards on 12 carries. The running game has not been there today. Now 2nd and 9, a handoff here to Thompson, and he is tackled for a loss of 2. Redskins just cannot run the ball today. So now another 3rd and long here for the Redskins offense. 3rd and 11, McCoy looking to pass here. He'll throw, and he had a man open. Not sure who that was, but he could have completed that. Just threw it a little too short and to the left, and that is incomplete. A 3 and out for the Redskins offense, not what they wanted. And now the Packers will start off in good field position here at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, a handoff to Jones on the stretch, and he will be tackled out of bounds for a pickup of 3. So now 2nd and 6, Rodgers will hand it off here to Montgomery, and Montgomery will fight, and he will pick up a 1st down. Pick up a 7. Nice run there by Montgomery. Now 1st and 10 at the 49, single back formation, handoff to Jones. He breaks a tackle, and Jones accelerates for the 1st down and more. A pickup of 13. What a run. Now going spread here on 1st and 10 at the 36. Rodgers will throw over the middle, and that is caught by Valdez, Scantling for a 1st down. A pickup of 13. Now 1st and 10 in the I formation. Rodgers, play action, will throw the outside. That's intercepted! And it's Quentin Dunbar. And Dunbar's got some room. Got 1 man to beat the outside. Dunbar, he misses. He is gone. That was about 80 yards, probably longer. A touchdown. What a huge play. A huge swing in this game. The Packers easily at least had 3 points, and the Redskins get 6, and they get the 2-point conversion. So that was about an 11-point swing, possibly even a 15-point swing, and just like that, the Redskins trail by 3, 17-14, here about midway in the 3rd quarter, and they get the stop on Rodgers. All the momentum is on the Redskins' side. Now on 3rd and 4, they cannot convert, but a penalty on them, and they will still end up having to punt anyway, so the Packers back with the ball, trying to bounce back here, converted by Jimmy Graham. And now the Packers are starting to move into Redskins territory, now in the red zone. So now the Redskins defense trying to hold the Packers here, trying to keep the Redskins within 1 possession. Packers trying to extend their lead back as Montgomery gets the draw for a loss of 2. Now 2nd and 12 here with just over a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Rodgers throw this one over the middle, and it's tipped and almost intercepted. Could have been another huge turnover in the red zone. Now 3rd and long here for the Packers. A big play here. Rodgers will dump it off to Scantling, and he cannot get there. So the Redskins defense comes up big in the red zone once again, and the Packers add on 3. So the Redskins now trail by 6. Need a touchdown here now in the 4th quarter. Some big plays here to Crowder and Dotson, really getting this offense moving. 3rd and 1. Paul Richardson gets him into the red zone. So we'll jump in here. Down by 6 at the 16. Looking for a touchdown here, and the lead cannot settle for a field goal. McCoy, 2 receivers to his left, will hand it off to Peterson, and Peterson will fight for a pickup of 4. Now 2nd and 5, Richardson in motion in the I formation, and it will be another handoff here to Peterson, and he is nowhere to go. Gain of 1 as Jordan Reed is shaken up on the play. Now 3rd and 5 at the 11. McCoy throwing over the middle, and that is incomplete. Looking for Chris Thompson. And a huge stop here by the Packers. And on 4th down, the Redskins will go for it here, not content on settling for a field goal. McCoy will be under center, going tight here. The deuce close formation. And McCoy will look to pass over the outside, and that is caught. Jeremy Sprinkle, the 3rd string tight end, coming up huge, converting here on 4th down. What a huge play, his 1st catch of the game. Now 1st and goal, hand off to Peterson, and he is stuffed. Now 2nd and goal at the 2. Redskins will go here to Peterson again, and this time he will lose a yard. Just 27 yards and 18 carries. Now 3rd and goal at the 3, and the Redskins will look to pass here this time, and McCoy finds Paul Richardson for the touchdown. And the Redskins now can take the lead by 1 with the extra point. What a huge play by Paul Richardson. And the extra point is good by Hopkins, so the Redskins retake the lead after trailing 17-6, their first lead since leading 3-0 as Randall Cobb is just going off on this drive. 4 straight catches for 71 yards. And now just like that, the Packers, with Aaron Rodgers knowing what he could do, already down to the 4-yard line. Very impressive. Going to take the lead with at least a field goal, but they want more. And a hand off to Jones. He's funny, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Just a 5-play drive for the Packers and already a touchdown, so they answer. What a huge clutch drive by Rodgers. Randall Cobb coming through with those catches, and Aaron Jones punching it in. And the 2-point conversion is good to Mercedes Lewis. So the Packers lead by 7, 28-21 as Clay Matthews gets a sack, but a huge conversion by Josh Dotson. Now another 3rd and long, and this time to Paul Richardson, he converts. And Crowder a gain of 17 for some huge plays by these Redskins receivers. And now a big 3rd down here. We'll jump in. 3rd and 10. McCoy at the 30. We don't want to have to settle for a field goal here with just under 5 minutes left, trailing by a touchdown. We're going aggressive here. 4 receivers. McCoy to the outside. That is incomplete. Way over the head of the receiver. And now on 4th down, we will have to settle for a 47-yard field goal, and it is good by Hopkins. The Redskins trail by 4. They need a stop here. At the very worst, they can only give up a field goal. And on 3rd and 11, the Redskins get the stop. Nice play by Fabian Moreau to knock it down. And we'll jump in here at the 21-yard line. 2:49 remaining, trailing by 4. We need a touchdown. Cannot settle for a field goal. It is 4-down territory. Let's see what McCoy can do. And he lost one over the middle. Complete to Jordan Reed for a gain of 22. What a play. What touch McCoy put on that catch. Or put on that throw, excuse me. And this time a wild throw there. Incomplete for Chris Thompson. Now 2nd and 10. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Colt McCoy looking to run, but he will throw to Crowder for a 1st down and more in the Packer territory down to the 38-yard line. So now under 2 minutes to go here at the 38, McCoy will throw this one to Reed over the middle, and he will get down to the 32, gain of 6. Redskins going no huddle here, 2nd and 4 at the 32. McCoy under pressure throws this one. That is caught by Reed. A diving catch. What a play. Down to the 13-yard line. Redskins hurrying up. Just over 80 seconds remaining. Go to the end zone. He had a man. Incomplete. Just over the head. And that was a huge miss there by McCoy. And now they'll hand it off to Peterson, and he will lose 3. Just 24 yards on 19 carries. Absolutely horrible running today. Now 3rd and 13. McCoy to the end zone. It's caught. Paul Richardson, touchdown. McCoy did it. He led an 89-yard touchdown drive to give the Redskins the lead. With the extra point, the lead by a field goal with just over a minute remaining. But can't get too excited. Aaron Rodgers, that is plenty of time for him, and he has led plenty of game-winning drives. So gotta think it'll be very easy for him to at least tie the game here and send it to overtime with a field goal. But what a clutch drive by Colt McCoy. Now the Packers getting the ball here at the 25-yard line. 58 seconds remaining. Not sure why they're not in the shotgun, but Rodgers will drop back to pass. Throwing over the middle. It's caught by Cobb. A defender misses, and he's already down to midfield. A gain of 25. Huge play. Now just over 40 seconds remaining. Devontae Adams in motion. Rodgers dropping back to pass. Throwing to the outside. That is incomplete. Almost intercepted by Fabian Moreau. Now 36 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. Rodgers. A flag on the play. He is going deep here. And it is caught for the Scantling touchdown. Whoa, what a play. 50 yards. But there is a flag on the play. And this might be coming back. And it is. It is a hold on the Packers. And it is the left guard, Lane Taylor. What a huge penalty. Not only does the touchdown come off the board, but they go back 10 to the 40-yard line. There's 25 seconds remaining. And Graham gets down to the 46. Packers use their first timeout. Now 3rd and 6 at the 46. Packers need to convert here. And that is caught by Graham. Another huge catch down to the 28. And the Packers use their second timeout. So now the Packers are already in field goal range. I think this game is at least tied. And they're going to hand it off to Williams. So it looks like they're going to play conservative here. And Rodgers is going to spike it here with 5 seconds remaining. So now the Packers will kick here, trying to tie the game. This will be about a 43-yarder, and the kick is almost blocked, but it is good as time expires, and we are tied at 31. and we are going to overtime. What a game we have here. 31-31, end of regulation. So now we are back here in overtime. Redskins outscored the Packers 17-8 in the fourth quarter to tie the game. And now we are getting ready for the coin toss here underway. And the Packers have won the toss, so they will receive the ball first. And that is not good. The Packers can win it with a touchdown here on their first drive. If they kick a field goal, we'll still have a chance to at least tie it with a field goal, and we'll go on or win it with a touchdown. But let's jump in here for the Packers' first possession. So at the 21-yard line, here in overtime, Packers' first drive, Redskins defense got to stop them, cannot allow them to score a touchdown. At the very worst, they need to give up a field goal. And on first 10, play action here for Rodgers. He'll throw complete to Adams, wide open over the middle, down to the 40-yard line, a pickup of 19 on the play. Now first and 10 at the 40-yard line, Rodgers will hand it off to Jones, and Jones got a nice hole in the middle, breaks a tackle, Jones still going. Aaron Jones down to the 45-yard line, what a run. Now first and 10 at the 45 in Redskin territory, another play action, and Rodgers is going down. Sacked by Matt Ioannidis, what a play. Huge sack. Now second and 16, Rodgers will throw to the outside, that is caught by Adams, down to the 44, a pickup of 7. Now a huge third down here just outside of field goal range. 3rd and 9. Rodgers will throw, and that is caught by Moore for the first down. A huge conversion down to the 25. Now the Packers are in field goal range. Trips left. Rodgers, another play action here. A screen to Valdez Scantling, and Scantling has nowhere to go. He will lose 2. Now 2nd and 12. 2 in the backfield for Rodgers. Play action, and Rodgers is sacked, going down. It is Preston Smith on the sack, and that'll make it 3rd and 22. A huge sack back to the 37. Now on 3rd and 22 at the 37. It'll be about a 54-yard field goal here. Very unlikely the Packers get the first down, so they'll try to just get closer for a field goal as Rodgers finds Adams, and that is exactly what they do. They don't pick up the first, but they pick up 14. And now it'll only be about a 40-yard field goal for Crosby. If he can nail this and the Packers get a stop, they will win the game. If it is blocked or missed, the Redskins can win it with just a field goal. And the kick by Crosby is up, and it is good. So the Packers lead by 3. So now the Redskins getting the ball after a good return to the 34-yard line. They need at least a field goal to tie it here, but with just 4 minutes remaining, they'll probably end in a tie if they do that, so they're going to probably go for the touchdown here. As McCoy finds Richardson into Packer territory, down the 47-yard line, a gain of 19. And what a game for Richardson so far. 7 catches, 79 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now first 10 at the 47, McCoy throwing to the outside, and that is incomplete. Josh Johnson could not hang on, had one hand on it. Good coverage by Alexander. Now trips to the right, 2nd and 10. McCoy scrambling here, wafting one downfield, and is intercepted! It is Jair Alexander, and that is going to do it. The Redskins are going to lose this game 34-31. Give credit to Colt McCoy today. He did throw 2 interceptions, one of them leading to a touchdown, the other one ending the game. So 2 big interceptions, but this one just trying to make a play. And gotta give him credit though, that clutch drive to take the lead with the touchdown and just getting them back in this game. The pick 6 by Quentin Dunbar was huge to give the Redskins offensive momentum and get them going. But they are going to fall to 1-2 here, and they just cannot get much going offensively. Just 25 rushing yards. Not a good game from AP at all. Aaron Rodgers, 35 of 51, 425 yards, 2 touchdowns. McCoy, an okay game, just completed 54%, 2 picks. Peterson could not run at all. Aaron Jones had a good game. And in the receiving game, huge games for Cobbs and Adams. Obviously, 2 touchdowns by Paul Richardson. He had a good game, but nothing much else here. Defensively, DJ Swearinger leading in tackles, a sack for Ioannidis and Preston Smith, interceptions for King Alexander and Dunbar, and then, of course, the touchdown by Dunbar. So Quentin Dunbar got NFC Defensive Player of the Week with his 11 tackles and pick 6. And looking at the Saints injury report, they'll be without cornerback P.J. Williams. He's out for the season with a torn rotator cuff. Mark Ingram is also out with a hamstring tear. Mario Davis has an abdominal tear. And their star receiver Michael Thomas is out 5 weeks with a partial MCL tear. And we got a big decision to make here. Alex Smith is cleared to return early, but there's a high chance of re-injury. We don't want to take that risk. We'll just wait a week and start Colt McCoy, make sure he is back 100% healthy. So now jumping into the Saints game here in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium on Monday Night Football. Drew Brees is looking for the all-time passing yards record, and he will probably break it against us. He's pretty close, but we're going to try to prevent that. And a huge game here as we sit at 1-2, facing arguably one of the best teams in the league and in the NFC. They're sitting at 3-1. We cannot afford to fall to 1-3. Teams that fall to 1-3 have a very low percent chance of making the playoffs. And there's Paul Richardson, who had a good game last week, 79 yards on 7 catches and 2 scores, looking to find the end zone again here today. And Colt McCoy getting the start, probably his last one until Alex Smith comes back. Alex Smith was cleared to return, but we decided to let Colt McCoy start to give Alex Smith rest and become completely 100% healthy before he comes back, and because we believe in Colt. And on the first play, his pass was incomplete. And on second down, that pass was almost intercepted right to the middle linebacker. Very lucky it was not. Now 3rd and 10. McCoy to the outside. That is intercepted this time. It is Marshawn Lattimore. So this time, the defense makes him pay. I'm not sure what he was thinking on that. I had to think Alex Smith would have not made that interception. But now the Saints will start off in great field position at the 31-yard line. Not what we needed there. A huge mistake. And Brees and his offense will make us pay as Kamara gets the handoff for a yard. Now 2nd and 9 at the 30. Brees will hand it off to Kamara again. And Kamara to the outside is brought down by Zach Brown. Nice tackle for a gain of about 3. Now 3rd and 6 at the 27. Brees, 3 receivers audibling at the line of scrimmage. Sees the blitz coming, and Brees, as he throws, just throws that one away. And the Redskins will force the Saints to kick a field goal, and the 44-yarder is good by Will Lutz. And the Saints will kick it off back to us as they take a 3-0 lead. Redskins looking to answer as McCoy is sacked, and a 10-yard pass to Crowder is not enough. A yard short, and the Redskins will have to punt a 3-and-out, not what they wanted. And now the Saints offense moving into Redskin territory. And now a 3rd down, and the Kamara converts it. And the Saints approaching the red zone, and we will jump in here. 3rd and 4 at the 23. Redskins again trying to hold the Saints to a field goal. The red zone defense for Redskins has been phenomenal all season, as that pass is almost intercepted. Zach Brown could not hold on to it. It is incomplete, but the Redskins will force a field goal. Saints come away with 3 after the 40-yarder is good by Lutz, and now they lead 6-0. Now Adrian Peterson with the carry, 3rd and 1. Peterson picks up the 1st down, and now Peterson getting some runs in here, and a penalty on the Saints. Paul Richardson moves the Redskins close to the red zone, and now a defense by the Saints moves us down to the 7-yard line, 1st and goal. We will watch this one. Aggressive look here by the Redskins, going empty here. McCoy making changes at the line of scrimmage, pump fakes, and McCoy will run it here, and McCoy is going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Nice play there by Colt McCoy. Didn't look like a designed run, but perfect to run that out of the empty near the goal line. He scored a touchdown very similar to that against the Cowboys on Monday night as well, several years ago in 2014. And it's a smart play by McCoy. Doesn't see anything. The pocket collapses, and he just takes it up the middle for a touchdown. And the Hopkins extra point is good, so the Redskins lead by 1. And now approaching the end of the first quarter, the Saints trying to get the lead back as Kamara moving down the field. And on 2nd down, Brees finds Kamara. He's been all over on this drive. 2nd down again, a penalty on the Saints of moving back. Now 3rd and long, we'll jump into this. 3rd and 13 at the 37. Would be a 54-yard field goal from here. Again, the Redskins defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. And Brees will dump it off to Ginn, and Ginn will be tackled about a couple yards short of the first, but a gain of 10, and makes it a much easier field goal attempt. And the 44-yarder by Lutz is good, so the Saints retake the lead 9-7. And we will send this drive with penalty on the Saints. Lose the Redskins up 5 as Chris Thompson picks up the first down. Redskins starting to run it on this drive as Cameron Jordan gets a sack. 3rd and 13, a 19-yard pass to Crowder. A huge play, but a hold on Morgan Moses. That is not good. And now on 3rd and 14, that is incomplete, so the Redskins will have to punt. So that drive stalls. And now Drew Brees is sacked by Jonathan Allen and a big loss by Kamara. 3rd and 16, incomplete. So a huge stop by the Redskins. And good field position approaching midfield. 3rd and 7. A huge play by Crowder who converts into Saint territory. Now approaching the red zone. Cameron Jordan, another huge sack. So now we'll jump in here at the 35-yard line. Down 9-7. 3rd and 10. Trying to pick up this first down. A field goal would give us a lead as McCoy dumps it off to Reed, and he will get nothing on the play. So the Redskins will be forced to kick here. And the 52-yarder by Hopkins is good, so the Redskins retake the lead. We are going back and forth. Now it's intercepted by Quinton Dunbar. So the Redskins already back in the red zone with the lead. A huge opportunity here for Colt McCoy in this offense. They have to capitalize. Drew Brees won't give you many opportunities like this, as the pass is incomplete, intended for Paul Richardson. Now 2nd and 10, Colt McCoy will dump it off here to Thompson. He is stuffed in the backfield, hit hard, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now 3rd and 13 at the 19-yard line. McCoy will throw this one to the end zone, and that is caught! Touched! No! Out of bounds. Josh Dotson looked like he got in bounds, but the refs rule him incomplete. And the Redskins will have to settle for 3. And now the Saints. Huge play to Kamara here, approaching the 2-minute warning. And we will jump in here for a 2-minute drill. 3rd and 7 at the 45 in Redskins territory. 1:43 remaining. Drew Brees trying to get this lead before halftime, or at least 3 more points. As a screen to Kamara is stopped before he can get the first down to the 43. It'll be 4th and 5. And the Redskins will get the ball back after a good return, a missed long field goal, and they will start at the 49-yard line with 1:19 to go, and they'll call play action here. McCoy will throw this one down the field. It is caught by Jamison Crowder down to the 27-yard line. A huge gain. Now under a minute to go. Redskins have all 3 timeouts, so they don't have to hurry. Peterson in motion to the outside, empty backfield. McCoy over the middle. That is caught by Reed, only for a gain of 2. The Redskins burn their first timeout. Now 2nd and 9 at the 25. McCoy will throw this one down the field and is intercepted. It is Monte Teo. What an interception. One-handed. Odell-like. Unbelievable. And that is the 2nd pick of the day for Colt McCoy. And the Redskins come up empty. And that'll take us to the end of the first half. And now back here in the second half in the 3rd quarter. Saints start with the ball at the 25-yard line. Down 4. Breeze all day to throw here. Will throw the outside. And that is incomplete. Dropped by Alvin Kamara. Now 2nd and 10. A handoff to Kamara. And Kamara will drag Kerrigan for a pickup of 6. Now 3rd and 4. 4 receiver set. Breeze looking to pass. Will throw to the middle. And that is knocked away. DJ Spranger with a nice play to knock it down. And that will be 4th down, a 3 and out. So now Colt McCoy in the offense taking over in the I formation, trying to capitalize off the 3 and out by the Saints. You won't get many of those from Drew Brees. And now first down, a nice run by Peterson. And on 2nd and 4, going heavy here, the tight end Sprinkle in motion, and it'll be a handoff to Peterson up the middle. Got some room to run, and Peterson fighting down to the 45, a gain of 11, starting to get it going here. Now first down, another heavy look again, another handoff to Peterson, and Peterson up the middle will pick up a first down to the other 45, a gain of 10. Nice blocking by this Redskins offensive line so far. Now going in the deuce close formation, McCoy getting erratic here, and he will get dragged for actually no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 44. A stretch here to Peterson. He is stopped in the backfield for a loss of 2. So now another 3rd and long for this Redskins offense. 3rd and 11 at the 46. McCoy under pressure somehow gets away and completes it to Thompson down to the 41-yard line. And what a play by McCoy. Was instantly pressured by Cameron Jordan and somehow avoided the sack. And the Redskins will punt. And now the Saints moving here to pass it to Ted again. And on second down, a penalty on Zach Brown gives the Saints a first down. And Kamara, some nice runs here. Third and short with Kamara, another run. They're really running Kamara on this possession. 4 straight runs. And again, Kamara gets them down to the 16. Second and 1 will jump in here. Saints in the red zone again. Can they find the end zone? Trying to take the lead here. Breeze thrown to the outside. That is caught by Ted Ginn on Josh Norman for a first down. Now first and 10 at the 10. Kamara will get the handoff in the shotgun and he will get down to the 7. Now second and 7. Breeze will hand it off to Kamara again. And Kamara goes right up the middle for the touchdown. So the Saints finally find the end zone. And they will take the lead now. Redskins run defense been pretty okay today, but they give up that rushing touchdown. And the extra point is good by Lutz. So the Saints now lead by 3 late in the third quarter. Now the Redskins facing another third down, and that is converted by Jordan Reed, a big first down. Now on second down, a 1-yard run by Pearson. 3rd and 9, incomplete, so the Redskins will have to punt. And that will take us to the fourth quarter. Now 2nd and 6, converted by Cameron Meredith. And incomplete by Drew Brees. 3rd down, 9 yards to Smith. That picks up a first. 21 yards to Meredith. He's had a good drive. Now Kamara, some nice runs. And this time he loses 2. And we will jump in here for a 3rd and long. 3rd and 11 at 37. Aggressive empty look here by the Saints. Trying to pick up this first down or at least get closer for a field goal to extend their lead. And Breeze will dump it off the hill here. And he cannot get to the first down, a gain of 8. And they will attempt a field goal here. This will be about a 46-yarder. And the Saints will actually go for it. And they'll pick up the first down. Aggressive call by Sean Payton pays off. And now they have a new set of downs at the 15-yard line. They want a touchdown here. They want that 10-point lead. And now Breeze will drop back the pass here. Throw the outside is incomplete over the head of the tight end, Josh Hill. Now a tight look here. Deuce close formation. Breeze on second down will throw the outside. It's caught by Ginn. And Ginn will drag Josh Norman into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Saints, after struggling to score in the red zone this whole game, get back-to-back touchdown drives, and now they are up by 2 possessions just like that, 22-13. And the Redskins are starting to fall behind here, and the extra point is blocked. So it will still be a 2-possession game, but now with a touchdown and a field goal, the Redskins will lead by 1 after a huge game by Crowder and Paul Richardson. Gets them down there, and now we'll jump in for a 3rd and 1 at the 29, just under 5 minutes to go. The Redskins need a touchdown here, but a field goal will move them into 1 possession as well, as Pearson picks up the first down on the outside run, a gain of 7. Now 1st and 10, 2 receivers to the right at the 22-yard line. McCoy will dump it off the top over the middle, and he cannot hang on in traffic, incomplete. Now 2nd and 10, McCoy bunched to the left in the shotgun. McCoy trying to buy some time here, and he's sacked going down by Cameron Jordan, his 3rd sack of the game, a loss of 8. What a huge play by the star defensive lineman. Now aggressive look here, 4 receivers set, trips right, 3rd and 18. McCoy will look to run. No, he'll dump it off, but that is incomplete, off the mark. And the Redskins will now have to settle for a 47-yard field goal here, trying to cut it to a 1-possession game. And that kick is good by Hopkins, and he is having another phenomenal game, and that cuts the lead to 6. So now the Saints with the ball up 6 at the 25-yard line, just under 3 minutes to go. They should mostly just run the ball here. They're just going to try and run out the clock and not give the Redskins another chance. But on 1st down, play action down again, all the way down to the 49-yard line in Redskin territory. A pickup of 26, what a huge play. Ginn having a nice game, 76 yards on 6 catches and a score. And now Kamara gets the handoff for a nice gain of about 7. Now 2nd and 3 with just under 2 minutes to go after we hit the 2-minute warning. And Kamara will pick up the first down and gain of 4. And the Redskins will burn their first timeout. Now 1st and 10, Kamara will get the handoff. And Kamara some more room to run. And that'll be another gain of 8. And the Redskins use their 2nd timeout. Now 2nd and 2 with 1:50 remaining. Kamara will get the handoff up the middle. And he's stuffed for a no gain on the play. And the Redskins burn their last timeout. Now 3rd and 2, the Redskins need to stop him here, and Kamara will pick up the first down, and more down to the 21-yard line, a gain of 9. So now the Saints will actually pass here. Not sure what they're thinking, but Breeze will complete it to Hill. It paid off, but a very questionable call. But now the Saints will just kneel it and run out the clock, and they'll get the victory, 22-16. Another heartbreaking loss for the Redskins, as they'll fall to 1-3 on the season, not where they wanted to be, and their playoff hopes have gone down drastically after this loss. Very disappointing, but what do you expect with your backup quarterback on the road against a team like the Saints? But we did do a much better job rushing today, but still not even 100 yards. Breeze, 252 yards, a pick, and a touchdown. And McCoy, no touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Not the greatest game. Kamara, 121 yards and a touchdown. Peterson, 71 yards. He had an okay game. Crowder, over 100 yards. He played well. Dotson, again, a quiet game. Zach Brown leading the way in tackles. 3 sacks for Cameron Jordan. Allen, the only sack for the Redskins. And Quentin Dunbar with another pick. Now we have some players to upgrade. The right end, Jonathan Allen. And we are going to upgrade his run stopper to try to make him a scheme fit. And we'll get +1 to his block shed, play rack, +2 to his pursuit. An okay upgrade, up to an 80 overall now. Starting to turn into a solid player. On the right tackle, Morgan Moses will also try to make him a scheme fit. Look at agile. And that'll move him up to a 79 overall. +1 impact block, +1 pass block, and +2 pass block finesse. And as you can see, Green's across the board. Pretty solid player for us. And Alex Smith is back, so that's some good news. We still have Alex McCall as a 3rd stringer. And looking at some stats here, McCoy struggled. 2 interception to 1 touchdown ratio. 56% completion is not very good, so it'll be nice to have Smith back. Peterson struggling, just 3.4 yards per carry. Just the blocking has not been good, and McCoy with the only rushing touchdown and a fumble. Richardson tied with Josh Dotson for TD catches, but Dotson hasn't been quiet other than those touchdowns. And then sacks, 5.5 for Kerrigan and 4.5 for Ioannidis. They've been big time players this season. And then Quentin Dunbar leading us with interceptions with 2. And forced fumbles, 1 for Kerrigan, and 1 safety for Preston Smith, and then of course the defense touchdown for Quentin Dunbar. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video as we take on the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. Later.